就这样。 Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
那我们等一下即将开始了。那今天我们是第一次尝试用这种方法，因为主办希望我们能够留今天的法教在网络上。好，我们现在就开始，主办开始讲扎西德勒，吉祥如意，大家好吗
？You still in Nepal?
No, I came back yesterday.
那他现在是在跟这个应该是跟越南的翻译在对话。
I need to check something.
那今天主办昆生要给的法教是
So you come back to now in Vietnam, right?
那个
Yes, I'm in Vietnam now.
密勒日巴的六中阴。那主办特别讲说，今天的中阴的法教，六中阴的法教跟我们一般听的不太一样，所以我们就拭目以待。
Group maybe. Because they want to do the like live stream on the YouTube, so that's why I think they are doing this. But anyway, so Christy, do you hear me? I think she is in the kitchen.
No, I'm here. Yes, I hear you. I need to start the live stream right now.
But why I see here this recording was before. That's the Russian.
Yeah, the Russian.
So can I can click the OK, leave the meeting? That's not good, right?
No, you don't leave the meeting. Just click OK.
Okay, if I leave the meeting, then I leave from you guys.
Yes, you leave us.
Everybody. Okay. So we will start now, right? Christy?
Yes, we can start now.
Okay, so welcome everybody. This time we have been last time with Dharmapala, the three Dharmapalas teaching, Achi, Makala, and Simar. And since that, after we have been to plan teaching Bardo, many people wish to also know about the Bardo. So we have planned, so there is two times teaching of the Bardo, which means the intermediate state, Bardo. This teaching, we have the two different texts. One text is which we have sent out, is the prayer. The prayer text, which has come from the Drupakaju lineage, but many Kaju prayer for that, because this one is very condense and very easy to understand. And also it's good to do the prayer for the daily practice if it's possible, even not every day, but time to time read to remind what will happen, how should we prepare to our this life, life after, and to next life. And then there is the text, which I'm going to do before that text to teach you short. It's the Milarepa, Yogi Milarepa has the Vaja song. And there's two different of the Milarepa's Bardo song. One is called the 10 Bardos. Another one is again same with the 6 Bardos, which Milarepa sings a song to the 5 sister Dakinis Sringma when they asked the Milarepa the very important teaching, which is very necessarily to needed in this life and near to the death and life after. So that's why Milarepa sang a song, the Bardo. And then, of course, in the 6th Yoga, Naropa has the Bardo teaching, which is a very special, actually very, very clear, but that is need to be do with the retreat and practice. So today I want to talk first before our text, I'm going to talk a little bit the Yogi Milarepa's way of Bardo, how he understands and what he has said. So once again, everybody welcome, my Dharma friends, organizer and translator. So let's see, we will do that way.
各位法友，大家好，欢迎大家来到我们这一次的法教。那我们在之前几个礼拜已经讲过三大护法，包括的阿契、马哈嘎拉以及马的护法的法教。我们之后呢，有人来邀请我们给予这个中阴的法教。那我们今天要主要的这个用的是一个竹巴嘎举的中阴法教的祈愿文，虽然是竹巴嘎举也是广为使用的。那这一个是可以让我们每天修的这个也可以天天修的一个中阴的法教的仪轨。那我们主要的今天法教的内容会告诉我们有怎么样的我们要如何做准备？那么在这一生在活着的时候要如何做准备？然后那么死后呢要如何来也如何来这个修持？那么我今天除这个之外呢，也另外会讲到弥勒日巴的道歌。那这个部分呢会有2个，他的金刚道歌有讲到中阴的部分，其中有一部分是10中阴的。那么它特别是对于另外一个是对长寿五姐妹的这个重要的开示。那这2种开示呢都是非常的重要的，这2段的道歌都是非常重要的。
Tổ Milarepa về trung hữu về Bardo. Và một lần nữa xin chào mừng các chư pháp hữu, ban tổ chức và các vị phiên dịch ngày hôm nay đã đến với buổi giảng pháp này.
So anyway, the Bardo
那现在大家可以看到主奔的影像，那可以听到他的声音吗？他是在讲英文，有人说听不到，但我讲的声音你们听得到吗
？Bardo, the word of Tibetan Bardo, which Bardo means that is the between something that we have planned or we left and we not reached the destination. For example, that we left from our home, you have not yet reached to the destination. So that's why it's called the Bardo. And that's exactly same from birth to the death is also between. So it's not, we have already born and we are not yet gone. This is also the between, so it's called the Bardo. So that is normally everybody knows the 6 Bardos. The 6 Bardos is the teaching for Tibetan living or dying book, in the Tibetan book of the death, which is the Bardo total. the Bardo teaching from the Nyingmapa tradition, which calls the hearing the liberation of the Bardo great teaching. And this all these teachings have been with the 6 Bardos accordingly. And there is the introduce the different deities, all the deities which we call 100 deities. So peaceful and wrathful. Sometimes it's also called 56 wrathful deities and 54 peaceful deities. It's also sometimes accordingly different tantra, but mostly of as Tangdong Chutsaro means the 56 wrathful, the blood drinker, the Hirukas, for example, like Hayagirwa, Vachakalaya, etc. And then there is the 44, the Shiva Shipchutsashi, means the 54, 54, 40 actually, sorry, 40, that's why it makes 100. So how to call the peaceful deities. So this explained in the great text, which called the Tibetan word Bardo total. So total means the hearing liberation. And that text is now translated into English, Chinese, maybe Vietnamese, but this is only just mostly to read, and of course can teach each part of that. But anyway, normally is the reading. So that's why you need to know the very famous of the Bardo teaching. If you want to read the first one, that Bardo text. The Bardo total means the hearing liberation of the Bardo teaching or the text. Second thing is the Milarepas, the Bardo teaching, Bardo Vacha song. And then, of course, if somebody has the opportunity to Naro Yoga, the 6th yoga of the Naropa, the Bardo inside the Naro Yoga is the very detailed, very, how to say, directly teaching, which can be very mean sometimes. That means what will happen after the death, near to the death, but that teaching will touch your heart lots. So anyway, today, then there is many, of course, Bardo prayers. So the first, the word of the Bardo, you need to know, it is the big that we have not reached the destination and we have left from the home, for example. So anything that you planned already, you not reached your goal. And that is called the Bardo, okay? So this the word of the Bardo need to know in this way, because you heard the Tibetan word Bardo. So you may think it is after the death until the rebirth. Of course, it is also between, but anything is with the between, so that's called the Bardo. So sometimes Milarepa text explained is kind of the lost, that you have no address. You have no idea where should you go, and you have no idea what you can do, who can guide. There is no guide, there's no way, there's no idea where should go. It's kind of that lost, and that's called the Bardo. So, but the teaching of the Bardo, as the 6 Bardos are mostly same white plant. So we talk to today first with the Milarepa, after go to our text, and the next time we will talk about more with the Naro Yogas, the 6 Bardos.
Ở đây chúng ta cần phải
各位法友，那我们上次呢，主要呢就是我们今天要讲Bardo。那Bardo的话，中音或者是牵示。那这主要中音的意思是从两者之间，从这边到另外一边。那一般我们讲到的中音大家都熟悉的是6中音。那我们知道在死亡中音的时候呢，那听到这个就是我们的 中阴呢，六中阴在中阴的阶段能够看到文武百尊，那文武百尊有的时候我们会讲56个愤怒尊或者是云雪尊，包括马童明王之类的愤怒本尊，以及44个极静本尊等等。那我们在修持中阴法教的时候呢，是有一个我们之前讲到的猪八嘎举的这个中阴的这个仪轨，那或者是说第二个就是中阴的听闻法教，听闻解脱的法教，那第三个就是弥勒日巴的道歌，那第四个就是如果要更专注的修的话，有包括了那罗六法里面的千世，也就是千世就是那这些就是4个主要的法教，那这主要是教导我们在死亡之后呢，要如何的来做。那因为我们在一般众生在这个中阴的阶段呢，是不知道是何去何从的，也没有不知道如何来遵循，是一种迷失的一个状态，所以我们才说是中阴。那我们今天主要来讲的是六中阴，那大家都是很熟悉六中阴的，这是广传的一个知识跟法教，所以今天我们会讲到这个弥勒日巴的六中阴对于中阴的法教，再来就是刚刚讲的中阴的祈请的一个仪轨。那下一次我们会比较专注在那罗六法方面。好，那现在可以听到我翻译的声音吗？有人说听不到。可以，好，可以就好。好，那我们就继续。
Còn đi trên đường chúng ta chưa đến được đích đến của mình thì chúng ta sẽ đi qua những cái cảnh giới trung gian, và để đến chúng ta sẽ đi qua rất là nhiều những cái quãng đường đó gọi là những quãng đường trung chuyển của chúng ta, từ chết cho đến khi chúng ta tái sinh, rồi hiện sinh cho khi chúng ta chết. Và Đức Milarepa ngài đã từng nói rằng là ở trong các cái cảnh giới trung hữu này thì đôi khi chúng ta rất là dễ bị lạc, bởi vì chúng ta không biết là mình đang ở đâu và chúng ta không biết rằng mình sẽ đi về đâu, và ở trong cảnh giới đó chúng ta không có người hướng đạo, cho nên chúng ta rất là dễ đi lạc. Thì hôm nay chúng ta sẽ tìm hiểu về giáo lý Bardo. Thì giáo lý Bardo thầy nhắc lại là thường đó là sẽ nhắc về 6 Bardo. Và đầu tiên là chúng ta cần phải tìm hiểu về góc nhìn của tổ Milarepa về 6 cái cảnh giới này, và những cái cảnh giới trung hữu này, cũng như là bài nguyện về các cảnh giới trung hữu, cũng như là sau này nếu có điều kiện thì chúng ta sẽ tìm hiểu thêm những cái giáo lý về cảnh giới trung hữu, về Bardo trong Na Lô Rục Pháp.
So then, in order to do the Bardo intermediate state practice, so there is according to the Naro Yoga, it gives there is some requirement. The first thing, those who wanted to learn, who wanted to practice the intermediate stage of the Bardo teaching, first thing that we need to have the belief is the rebirth, the life and after, it's called. That we believe the life and after, otherwise it doesn't make sense for you. So that's why the first thing is the Kewangachi, Tibetan word Kewangachi means that we all believe the life is not only this life, there is the other life. We have to travel, continue, right? And this is very important. Second, that we believe, or we have trust, the karma, the cause and effect. These two need to believe ourselves, that we need to have this kind of intention or understanding. The first one is the rebirth. That means life and after is translated like that. Kewangachi. Kewangachi means the birth of this and life after. And then second thing is the karma, that you believe that your karma, everything comes from the cosmic condition. Everything has the cosmic condition, nothing comes coincidentally. So it's up to us if we want to have the good life, next life or not is very much depending with our now really our lifetime. So most of the people this life trying to gain, trying to do everything good. We don't think too much in our next life. So that's why if we in this kind of teaching, if we having now difficulties and any kind of things, it has linked to the life, previous life. So we should have to think about, believe these two concepts. The first one is the rebirth, which calls the life after. I think you all believe that, right? If you don't believe that, the Bardo teaching doesn't make much sense. Second thing is that you believe the karma, the cause and effect. Everything has cause and condition. Everything happened in your lifetime. Whatever happened, your business, your life partner, your home, your healthy and your good things, bad things, whatever happened, it has cause and conditions that has been to before. So we thought that nothing will happen. As the Buddha Shakyamuni has said very clear that there is nothing comes without cause and conditions. So everybody think about for that seriously. By thinking that, we need to be careful with our karma, because we think we can do something with something that we in this lifetime, so we don't care what happens next, then always having something bad, something difficult, because it has karmic connection, it has cause and condition. So that's why second thing to believe the cause and condition karma, le gyute like yichewa, le gyute Tibet is called, so that you yiche means the trust. The trust, the first thing is the rebirth, and second thing is the cause and effect karma. So this two is very, very important in order to learn Bardo and practice of the Bardo. And then second, the third, the next one is the very important is having belief or trust to the Buddha Dharma. That means you having been to the taking the refuge from the Buddha Dharma. If it's very good, if you practice, if you just want to hear, just to curious about the Tibetan, the Bardo teaching or the intermediate state, that's okay. But if you want to practice for that, if you really want to train that, you want to become the next life that better than now, this is kind of the preparation, kind of the information that how can handle that. So we accept for the impermanent already, otherwise we're not going to teach that teaching, right? So that's why the next one is having the respect or faith to the Buddha Dharma Sangha, already received the refuge of the Buddha Dharma Sangha, those who want to practice. This is the first condition. The second condition is you having the Lama. So you do have many, many Lamas, but there should be the one or two Lamas that you really trust, that can guide. Because in the Bardo teaching, you might need a guide in afterwards, that you will put your fully trust somebody else, the Lama, I mean, that who can guide after the life after. So that's why it's very good to Deba. Your Lama Deba means having the trust, having the, how to say, devotion to the Lama. It is very important. First is the Buddha Dharma Sangha, second to the Lama. In the text say that would be the very important if you have received one of the Yidam's empowerment, one of the higher tantra. So that means if you have that, it's very, very good. If you don't have, you don't need to worry, you can still receive that. But this is the kind of the condition of the general Bardo teachings that to do the Bardo practice.
好，那
tu tập về trung giới, trung hữu. Thì ở đây chúng ta đã nói đến những người mà họ thực sự muốn tu tập về cái đề mục này. Thì đầu tiên là chúng ta phải tin vào tái sinh. Tức nghĩa là
好，那接下来我们要继续讲这个中阴的法教。那纳豆六法里面的千世或者是婆瓦呢，也有很详细的解释跟教授。如果说我们真的要修持中阴的法教的话，首先呢，我们有几个必要的条件必须要能够圆满。第一个呢，就是要相信轮回，我相信除了此生之外也有来生，就是给往娘记。那不只是我们不是说人死如灯灭，而是说今生死亡之后还有来生，这是第一个必要的条件。第二个我们必须要有的条件就是我们相信因果业力的道理。我们知道我们一般的人很多人在这追求今生是不是能够得到安乐，但是没有想到说来世是不是能够一样的很好很良善。那所以呢，中阴的法教也包含了这一个部分。那回到第一个条件，如果说我相信大家在场的各位都是相信有来世有轮回的话，那要不然的话中阴的法教就变成没有意义了。第二个部分就是因果业力的道理，因缘呢，一切的一切，包括我们的今生的家庭啊、事业啊、伴侣，这都是我们过去世的因缘而定的。因为我们有这个业，那今生呢业果显现，那么所以会有我们这一世的遭遇，有这样的家人，然后事业的成就好坏呀，或者是我们生活上的伴侣等等的，这些都是由这个业力而定的。那并没有说没有因的这个果。那世尊过去也讲到，我们一切的现象都是以因果为准则的这个。所以呢，我们就今天身为佛弟子，我们要做的就是要非常的小心这个因果业力，好好的来修持。那尼切瓦，那这主要这句讲的就是我们要相信因果，那这一点是非常重要的，在修持中阴来讲，这点也是很重要的条件。那除了这个之外，还有2个附加的条件的3之一，就是要能够相信佛法，能够皈依三宝。如果你们各位只是对中阴的法教有好奇，听听可以，那这个跟你是不是皈依三宝没有什么关联。可是你如果真的要修持中阴的法，那么我们要相信这个无常，要敬重佛法僧三宝，并且要皈依三宝，这是一个很重要的一个前提。那3之2这个附加的要件呢，就是我们在佛法上呢或许会有很多不同的上师，但是如果你要修中阴的法教的话，应该有1-2个亲教师对你来讲能够有所指引。
First condition for the practitioners who can practice of the Bardo. The becoming teaching is different. You can receive the teaching just to curiosity and just to want to know, but to practice, this is the first one. Second one, in the Naro Yoga say, those who not only just having the receive the refuge, not only just having the empowerment, those who practice, at least that one yidam, the generating stage, completion stage, that you have completely practice one yidam. Through that yidam practice, that you practice 3 kayas. So the path of the Dharma kaya, which calls the path of the dying, right? So next one is called the path of the generating stage, the path of the rebirth, like Druku, like Nirmanakaya. The last one is the part of the practice of the dissolving the completion stage, which is called the path of the Nirmanakaya, the Sambhogakaya. So there's 3 kayas with the 3 different practices: dying, rebirth, like Bardo, we can say dying, and Bardo and rebirth. So these three are the practice through the one yidam. So many of you have received now lots of teachings, lots of practice. Now, if you want to know in future, want to learn narrow yoga, for example, in Bardo, you have to make now program yourself which yidam that you want to complete. One yidam I want to complete from beginning to the end. Traditionally, that to do, receive the empowerment, transmission, explanation, and then go to the practice for generating stage, completion stage, all yidam, for example, Vajavara, Hichakara, Sambhara. When you are doing that, that is the second, the practitioners who can already practice of the Bardo, intermediate stage to practice. It's very easy. It's easier than the before, because the direct, the Bardo or intermediate state practice is the already simple. It's Marpa's specialized. The Marpa has simple with the mixing with the life and the death, and the mixing of the day and the night. The Bardo and dream. So the simple number sum. There's three sepals of the Bardo. The Marpa's teaching. It's already including that from the Yuba tradition. It's a very profound, but very, how to say, contents with this teaching. So you need to know the first, the second person, the first we taught, second one, who has that completed one yidam. If you, one of you, we have now almost 800 people participating here, and the Russian have already in life. So anyone you know that you have completed one yidam proudly, and you that really know this yidam I did it. And traditionally, so you are ready to practice of the 6 yoga naros Bardo, and especially in Bardo practice, not only just teaching. So this is the second condition of the second the practitioners who can do that.
Và một người mà muốn tu hành về Bardo cần phải hiểu điều này.
那我们继续讲。那刚刚的附加的第二个条件就是要有1、2个亲教师能够完整的来你完全信任的亲教师来引导你，因为这个是很重要的，要不然我们在中阴的时候不知道该怎么办。那再来呢，就是你要修持一个本尊法，一个本尊瑜伽，你那个完整的修持。你如果说有的话当然是很好，如果没有也可以啦。那所以很重要的一点的就是我们要皈依三宝，然后第二个条件就是要能够完成本尊的修持，包括升起次第、圆满次第等等。我们听闻法教，领受灌顶，领受口传，然后再修持，这个是4个步骤到的能够完整。我能够修持中阴的3生法报化3生，包括死亡的过程、中阴的过程跟受生的过程。我们在升起次第就是这个化身，这个 tugu 这个转化这个受生的这个过程。那么在死亡的时候就是圆满次第消融的过程，就是等于是我们在练习死亡的这个过程。所以呢，这个我要能够圆满的修持法报化3生，这个本尊法的法报化3生。其中呢，在纳多6法中呢，如果说我们要进一步修持纳多6法的中阴的话，很重要的就是刚刚所讲的要圆满一个本尊的修持，包括领受灌顶、口传法教，以及修持这个本尊法的升起次第、圆满次第等等。不管你修持的是亥母或者是圣德金刚，那么成为本尊都可以。那这个在中阴的修持是很重要的。再来一点呢，就是说在这个中阴也是马尔巴大医师他专修的法之一，他是把生跟死合起来修，日跟夜也合起来修，包括的睡梦中阴等等。那马尔巴弥勒日巴已经在噶举中有许多的这个法教很完整。
And especially those practitioners that they last on can be the Bardo practice with the mixing the clear light yoga and the dream yoga together. Those who can do that in the text are, say, who are already having the experience of the clear light yoga and illusory body yoga, who have trained that already. So Bardo is very easy because Bardo is illusion. Everything is illusion, so illusion. Our problem is we do not recognize the illusion as illusion. We think that we know the world, and we even use sometimes, yeah, everything is illusion, but we do not follow that. We do not go through that. We are so fixating everything we see, very solid, very exist. We thinking that. So the people who have trained in the narrow yoga, the first, the clear light yoga was so. And through that, was the practice, everything is become as light, as clear light, which means is the, you already feel it is the reflection of mind. Nothing else existing externally. Secondly, the illusory yoga body, your mind will be totally free from all these nitty-gritty things, fear, worry, and doubt, all these things, because we do not recognize as illusion. We know the word, we know somehow explanation, but we do not recognize it, we do not experience that, we do not realize that. So when we having that experience, Bardo teaching become very easy and very to to apply it. So that's why the third practitioners who has experienced at least two first yoga from Naropa, which is called the clear light yoga and the illusory body yoga, Yulu and Wasal, who has these two experiences. So Bardo is very, very easy, and Bardo will be very special, and you feel really makes sense. Otherwise, the teaching will be nice, I know, but it doesn't make sense for you because you will be the same person. You will not change to that much. So that's why the third person, the third condition is that those people who has the experience of the illusory yoga body and clear light yoga body, clear light yoga. That's why now Bardo comes to the after two more clear light yoga and dream yoga, then start the Bardo teaching before the Poa. So that is something very special, right? You understand? So that's why the third person need to have this kind of experience. If anyone have that, and you have done that, so it's Bardo very, very easy to practice. So let's see, because we have to feel element, the dissolving the element, we have to feel that, we have to knowing that. But by the knowing, we have to practice it. Then you become the good practitioner of the intermediate state or the Bardo and dream yoga will be automatically you to involve with that practice.
Um. 那这刚刚讲到说，从马尔巴到弥勒日巴，在噶举里面有很多有关中阴的这个法教是非常甚深、很完整的。那么现场有很多人，就超过好几百人在线上。那我相信一定有人已经完成一个本尊的这个修持的。所以刚刚讲的从灌顶、口传、法教跟修持等等，你如果能够完成一个本尊的修持，完整的修持来修中阴的话，这是非常好的。那中阴的法教其实也跟明光瑜伽 或者是换身以及换身瑜伽是很重要的，任何人应该要有明光瑜伽以及换身瑜伽作为前提。那我们知道这一些的话，就知道一切我们所见所感受都是如幻象的。那问题是众生的问题出在哪里？就是不知幻为幻，而看一切的外显为实，那因此而引起执着。所以我们要知道，事实上我们的心的本源是非常的自由的，它是远离一切的恐惧、烦恼、忧愁跟疑惑的。那只是我们众生不知幻为幻。如果说我们知道说一切的现象都是如幻的、无实质的，那么这样修持重音来讲就非常的的。所以呢，我们首先呢要修持这个那洛六法的中音的话，应该要先有两个这个前面的这个两个瑜伽明光换身瑜伽作为基础。那这么一来，你在修持中音的法教就非常的清楚的，非常容易。中音的修持是如此的特别。要不然的话，你们听当然可以，那听过可能对你们内心里面可能没有那么具体的这个意义，你也不知道它的意义为何了。所以呢，如果白天的话，我们就日常经验的、日常的这个一切的感受啊，一些经验，也是我们修持的好时机。那晚上睡梦的时候也是修持的好时机。
So this is the conditions what we need to for the practitioners. So you think about that. Which conditions you already have? The first one, maybe everybody has, right? Having the receipt. First, our side that we believe the life in after, right? Life in after. Second one is the karma, cause and effect, that I think we already know that, we already believe that, we trust that. And then top of that, the condition for the Bardo, as I said, the first person who need to have the at least taking refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha and the devotion to the Lama, right, is very, very important in to receive the Vajrayana practice, especially empowerment, one of the higher yidam. That will be easy. The second one we had, as I said, those who not just recite one yidam unity practice, from completely understanding of the three kayas, how to practice that. During the yidam practice, we train the three kayas, Dharma kaya as death, Sambhoga kaya Bardo, Nimana kaya as birth, rebirth. So these three is called the three path to the liberation or to the samsara. So Milarepa said, these are you can divide. If you do the good way, these three paths to become the path to the enlightenment. If you do not understand that with the negative, the three path become attachment, ignorance, the path to the samsara. So this is very, very important to know how to handle that. So because through the yidam practice, we have understand this. So that is the second we taught. Remember that because the teaching will be very important. And this is the second condition. The last one, who has received the teaching part of the Naro Yoga and who have trained at least the clear light yoga and illusory yoga, body yoga. If you're having that experience, then you are really good for the Bardo, understanding of the Bardo in practice. So this we have taught already. Now you see the Bardo, the 6 Bardos. We talk about that, right? So this is the very, very important. Normally, generally, from the most of the lineage, so it's called the first Bardo, the first intermediate state is the Kishi, means the which means that the birth until death is the Bardo. This Bardo is very long, can be long or short, whatever. One of the very important is belong to our lifetime. There's 3 Bardos belong to life, 3 of them the next life. So this one is the lifetime because until birth till the death. Second Bardo is called the dream Bardo. The Bardo, dream Bardo means when you start dreaming until that the dream ceased. And this is the one of the intermediate state. And this is very important because that you can train your Bardo when you go to the after the death in this during 49 days in the dream now can train. Because after the past life, we cannot train it, so we can now practice that. So second Bardo is called the dream Milam Bardo. That Milam Bardo means the dream. Okay? So the dream will be, if you need to learn the dream yoga, if you not learn the dream yoga, you cannot practice Bardo in the dream. So the dream, not all the dreams, early morning's dream, understand? So it's kind of like from 3 to 5 or 6, the dreaming with the dream practice, with the knowing the dream yoga, that calls the dream Bardo. You can do many things in the dreaming, so it can be very good practice. This called second one is the dream Bardo, Milam Bardo in Tibet. And third one is the Bardo which calls the Samden Bardo. Something means the samadhi, concentration. If you start the very concentrate, deep meditation from beginning until that you stop that meditation with a very good concentration, samadhi. So that time, actually it happens a lot. Some people can train very well during this short period. You can have lots of experience. Part of that experience that can be almost like going through whole samsara to nirvana. So sometimes it's not only just stopped thinking. So this is something Bardo. So those are all belong to the Bardo, which is our now lifetime living Bardo. It's called the living time. So this is very important. First 3 Bardos. The Bardo which calls the birth to the death, and the dream Bardo, beginning dreaming to until the dream ceased, that wake up. Or third one is the samadhi or concentration Bardo, that you meditate until the end of your meditation. These 3, you think carefully, wow, how to do and why is so important.
Ở đây thầy vừa liệt kê ra những
那我们刚刚讲到说这个中阴的法教呢那么我们是白天晚上都可以修持的，所以在纳多六法里面不是一开始就到这个中阴的修持的，要先修持着火啊、明光啊、睡梦瑜伽，再到中阴，最后再到千石或破瓦。那我们就讲到大家都熟悉的六中阴呢，对修持中阴的条件再复述一下，就是要相信有来生，那相信业力，那么相信这个的缘呢，修持中阴的缘就是要皈依三宝，并且对上师前进。那么我们的修持对于这个本尊法的这个修持呢，知道是本尊的这个完整，至少完整修持一个本尊，包括了灌顶、口传、听闻法教跟修持升起跟圆满次第，知道是本尊的三身如何。本尊的法身是代表我们死亡的过程。那么报身呢，就是中阴阶段，那化身就是受身的阶段。那就是我们过去祖师有讲到，就是这一个是解脱3个解脱门，也可能是因为我们的无明，我们修得好，它就是3个解脱门了。如果修得不好的话，就是我堕入无明，堕入轮回了。所以我们在这个时候应该知道如何来修持，这个是很重要的这个部分。那最后呢，我们讲到的这个纳多六法里面的那个明光，这个明光瑜伽、幻身瑜伽，这个是非常重要的。那如果说你有这2个明光瑜伽、幻身瑜伽的修持，对你修持中阴来讲是非常好的帮助的。 那一般而言呢，我们这个六中阴的传承呢，我们讲到六中阴是讲此生有3个中阴，来世也有3个中阴。那么此生的中阴包括我们的生有中阴给予。那这个呢是这一段有的时候可能是最长的，当然有些人寿命短，这一段就比较短。那第二个呢就是睡梦中阴，就是晚上这个睡觉，然后你在睡梦开始到睡梦结束当中，那这一点的也是很修持中阴很重要的一个阶段。那在梦中我们可以做很多的事，就是密勒日巴的的话这个睡梦中阴的话，如果说我们修持睡梦瑜伽的话，那么可以在梦中大佛事。那并不是说整天晚上的这个睡梦都是我们修持的时候，最主要是以清晨的那个梦。如果我们能够在梦中修持好的话，那我们对于中阴的修持就更有把握了。第3个中阴，此生第3个中阴就是禅定中阴 Samban Bardo。 那这个呢就是我们在禅修一直到这个禅定的一个阶段呢，那我们在中也可以有做许多的这个修持，甚至包括一整个轮回涅槃等等的。所以呢我们在禅定的时候并不是完全无念的。所以刚刚讲的这个生有中阴、睡梦中阴跟禅定中阴是此生有的这个3个中阴。
ngày sau khi chết đi, chúng ta đã biết là sau khi chết đi chúng ta sẽ trải qua 49 ngày, thì 49 ngày này đối với là một hành giả mà có công phu về huyễn mộng trung giới á, thì đây là một cái khoảng thời gian mà vị này có thể tu tập. Còn sau khi mà hết 49 ngày xong nghĩa là hết cơ hội rồi, thì tiếng Tạng gọi là密勒日巴的 và khi mà chúng ta nói về huyễn mộng trung giới thì chúng ta sẽ liên hệ đến một pháp ở trong
刚刚法友有问到今天是不是有给本尊口传灌顶，那并这个是在过去累积以来的，并不是说今天有的啊。那这主本只是在解释要这个他认为理想的修持中阴的这个过程步骤是什么，应该要有对一个本尊有完整的灌顶、口传、法教，以及我们好好的修持一个本尊。相信各位法友在过去已经修持了不同的这个本尊了，所以他讲到任何一个本尊都可以。他是说上部的这个密序，那指的应该就是瑜伽部跟无上瑜伽部的这个本尊。那越南翻译还在进行，所以我们稍等他一下。
sẽ an trú trong định một thời gian dài, có người sẽ an trú trong định một thời gian ngắn, và có đối với lại những bậc mà hành giả mà có công phu về tu tập, công phu về tu định đó, tu thiền á, thì họ có thể trụ ở trong trung hữu này rất là lâu. Và phải hiểu rằng là trong định không có nghĩa là không nghĩ gì nha. Người mà có định lực khác với một cái người không nghĩ gì. Và tam muội trung hữu này có thể kéo dài ngang
It's called the near Bardo of the near jet, Chika Bardo, very near to the jet, which means all the element, there is the 20 different elementary dissolution to dissolve. All of them dissolved. There the gross level of the elementary dissolved. Then coming to the how to call the subtle element, which is before the three appearance, white, red, black appearance. Before that, it's called the near to the jet. It takes not long time. It takes maybe, let's say, few minutes. It's very near to the jet, Chika Bardo. That one is we not train now. It's very difficult. So that is the most important one. Because Lord Jigten Sumgong and many other great yogis said, next life, in the Bardo, if you have good karma or not, is your last thoughts. But before stop your breathing, you might get one thought coming, concept. That concept is positive or negative. It's very much important. So it's very, very important now to train that, because you never know what comes. Even great practitioners, Lama and Yogi, I don't know, maybe many of them, Geshes, Kembos, can be changed. Whole life practice, whole life doing that. But in the moment, the very second moment, the one negative thought, if they die by that, it can become, it can be fall down to the samsara, even sometimes become as their wish, demons, maras, whatever. So in Tibet, have lots of stories, those who lots of practice lifelong, and then the last moment thoughts changes. It's become very, very difficult. So Chika Tsamchor, Milarepa also said, you have to practice now how to die. You have to prepare that. You really need to train that. This is the most important than any other practice, Ma Mutra, Santima, whatever you call. That moment, the last moment, the very millisecond before the start of breathing, one thought should be very positive. Understand? If that thought is not positive, it's become negative. The thought is become attachment, hatred, something like mind poisons. Whole life practice, it does not really help that much. Understand? So this one is very, very important. Bardo, it takes not long time. It's very short until to stop our breath. But it stay after stop breathe, it stay 3 days in our body. It still have thoughts. It still continue going on. So we are not dead. Near to the death means the gross level of all the elementary dissolved, the subtle, which you cannot feel other people, you only have your own experience. That one is the very important. So that is called the near Bardo, which is called Chika Bardo, Tibet, which means near to the death, very near to the death. And this moment is so important, really, really most important. But I tell you, the difficult thing is that moment you will, everybody experience very hard. Because no matter if you're a great practitioner, whatever, lifetime, people used to say, I don't care death. And for me, it's no problem. Everybody said that. But that moment comes, everything coming back. The problem is the negative emotion will not let you quiet. They will remind you, you have jacket, you have this, you have not finished your project, you have bought this, and everything is coming. Then this is the yogi experience, Milarepa said. It's really like movie. It's like movie coming back to your head. And same time that you feel fear because you really cannot breathe out and in. Shike nacho, Tibetan nacho, this word. It's really torture. So this very torture moment, if you have positive thoughts, then we will be elevated. So that can be very great yogi. You know, understand me? So this Bardo is the known extremely important, but it's very difficult to handle at that moment. So that's why we have to train now. If we train now, so and then that as like Jigten Sumgong said, remember, may I die happily, may I die joyfully, may I die willingly. I want to that. May I die in the near to the death. May I realize the Mahamudra. Understand? So if you're thinking only Mahamudra, just what? In the moment, you will really realize Mahamudra that. Only thinking Buddha, you will really meet Buddha. Only comes your Lama, you will really go to your mind to Lama. That is 100% sure. So this one is the very important Bardo, but how to practice? It's not in that moment. That's what we have to train now. So if you really want to become next life, great yogi, practitioner, even to become Buddha, we have to think very seriously in this moment, really, I tell you. So it's not just the fear, it's not negative topic. It's very important because we cannot avoid the death. Nobody can avoid. No, not even Dalai Lama, not even holiness, not even Buddha. Buddha even said, I need to leave, my dear, I cannot. Even they told Buddha, you should stay forever, but this I cannot, it's not fair. It become unfair, understand? Then you're breaking the law of the karma. Okay, you cannot breaking law of the karma. So it's kind of the karmic law, the holistic, the law of the system. So you have to live it. So we need to think seriously that the good practitioners, you can have lots of joy, happy every day, do this, do more, bless, everything. But one thing keep in mind very serious is that Bardo. That Bardo means intermediate state. It takes few minutes and stop the breathing. After stop the breathing, you still have the 3 days normally. So our subtle mind is lying into the central channel. Understand? It doesn't move. It doesn't want, it did not want out from the body. So you have 1,000 experience in the text say, ready. It can be, sometimes can be very good. You can go to, if you have positive thoughts, you can travel to the Buddha's Pure Land. You can go one day, morning to our Lokiteshvara, Uttara, like this. If it is negative, then it will see everything. So that's why the fourth Bardo, the near to the death, it's the Chika Bardo. So it's very important. So that's why Mila Reba said, Chima Bardo some chick to tell the Yams along. He said, you should not practice separately. This life after, and near to the death, you practice one session. You practice in a one time, in lifetime, practice that. Because afterwards, the other two, we cannot do nothing when we are already gone. So now we have to practice that. So that's why I say the fourth one is very, very important. In the Naro Yoga, I hope that future we can do the Naro Yoga together. In Naro Yoga is explained exclusively how to do, exclusively how to practice. You can experience that, you really feel that. So that's hopefully that we will have the chance to do that together. This is very important, you know. I don't know how to call helping for the dying people. In German, they call Sterbebegleitung. So helping for the dying people, you need to know that. When you know that, you can help your parents, you can help your friends, everybody now, because you can see how far they're coming. Because you can see how difficult they have. Even though they say, oh, it's okay, no problem, but you can already feel that. And then you can help that. So that is the most beneficial thing that you can do. Your parents, your Dharma brothers, sisters, and your friends, most protected, most protection that you can give you are. So that's why the fourth Bardo, please believe, and that's called Dharmakaya Bardo, okay? It can be Dharmakaya, means if you are positive, then that's gone, but not Dharmakaya, it can be Vacha Health Bardo, so don't talk too much, but anyway, so it's very important.
那么接下来呢，要讲的一点就是死亡中阴。那临终中阴呢，这也是很大的 Chika Bardo， 这个一般人来讲的，对一般人是非常困难的一个阶段。那这个不管是说外在的气柱脉停死亡之后呢，其实我们内在还没有真正的死，还有就是不管减真德等等这样的阶段，白红光。 那它可能只是几分钟或一刹那间。那如果说我们对这个修持不是很熟悉的话，那这一阶段的修持是非常困难的。所以很重要的就是吉田颂公祖师者讲的决定来生最重要的阶段就是这个时候，那就是在这个最后临终的这个中阴，即使这个一般来讲的上师啊、瑜伽士啊、格西啊等等，他们一辈子的修持，如果在死亡之前有一个恶念的话，他们可能就堕入了，甚至成魔成邪都有可能。那这个在西藏有许多的这个故事Chikasamchu。那弥勒日巴讲也提到说，要如何修持呢？我们要知道如何生，首先必须要知道如何死。所以最后的一念呢，这正面的念头是很重要的。如果是我们是有这种贪嗔的这种毒药的话，那么我们来世就会非常的悲惨的。所以在这个前提上来讲，中医是非常重要的。那我们要知道，在我们外在的外呼吸停止，气柱脉停之后，事实上我们3天可能还有一些念头，那这是一个很接近死亡，并不是真正的死亡，只是在这个时候可能我们不知道外在的情况，只是在内在有很多很多的这个活动。所以这个阶段也是非常重要的，但是这个阶段的修持是非常非常的困难的。一般人有些修行人讲说我不怕死，但是确实恰恰在这个阶段对一般人来讲是非常非常的困难的。我们如果说有一些负面的情绪啊、烦恼升起，这样是非常不好的。我们在这个阶段不能够分心。所以这个中阴虽然是最短的，可是却是最难掌握的，我们要好好的来修持。那所以呢，在吉田颂公祖师的祈愿文里面，他有提到这一点。那包括了就说愿我不逢非时横死，愿于死亡怀欢喜心怀雀跃心，亦愿死时心性极明，复于法性极其清明。无论临终或中阴际，愿皆能证大手印之最胜悉地。讲的就是我们这个阶段的这个修持非常重要的。如果我们最后一念是佛，我们自然就跟佛相应；如果我们最后一念是上师，就跟上师相应；如果我们最后是大印的这个状态的话，就跟大印相应。所以这个最后一刻的我们的心态是非常重要的。那如何修持呢？要修持这个阶段的，并不是到时候再来修，到时候就来不及了，而是现在还生的时候，我们就要好好的这个修持。我们很多人想要发愿成佛，那你这辈子就要好好的来修持了，这是非常重要的。那没有任何人可以免为一死的，即使是尊贵如大悲尊者或者是佛陀来讲，他们也不会有生即有死。如果他们没有死的话，这就破坏了业力的那个法则了。所以它这是一个全体的一面，有生就有死的。所以我们要知道说，这个所有的时刻里面，这个阶段是最重要的临死中阴。那所以它可能是短的一刹那或几分钟，最长可能到3天。那我们的维系身就安住在我们中脉中3天。那有的时候在这个阶段呢，有可能就是会非常的好，那它可能就是到净土去啊，那我们到这个见到观音菩萨，到他的普陀拉净宫的这个净土等等啊，到不同的地方去。所以我们在修持的时候，其实有一个很重要的一点，就是不要去分此生跟来世。那么我们祖师也提到，弥勒日巴祖师也提到说，我们在一座中要修2者，就是今生来世都要修，一生中也要修这2者。所以在禅修的时候，在这一辈子当中，不但要修今生，也要修来世。在纳豆炼华在对这方面有讲得非常的清楚如何做。如果将来有机会，我希望我们也有机会能够来讨论纳豆六法，一起来修。那至于这个我们对于一些做临终关怀的人呢，或者是说 要这个安宁工作的人呢，或者是家人呢，这个临终关怀这一刻这一刹那是非常非常的重要。如果能够好好的这样子来做准备的话，这是很重要的。这其实是我们可以对自己身边亲爱的人跟我们的家人最大的这个保护。那当然在过程当中可能很短，如果说我们证悟的话，可能是法身中阴，就证得法身了。那这边补充一下，那如果说这个有这个完全清明这个无念的状态，这个法身这个破瓦，那如果说到时候我们有这个邪恶或这个负面的烦恼情绪的话，贪嗔痴的话，那甚至可能堕入金刚地狱。那这边补充一下，过去感谢仁波切有讲过法身破瓦、报身破瓦跟这个化身破瓦第一、第二、第三中阴的修持。那我们等一下这个越南翻译，那再回到竹奔的法教上。
Ba thời ở đây có nghĩa là chúng ta còn sống, khi chúng ta chết và sau khi chúng ta chết, tất cả đều phải tu ở trong một thời công phu của mình. Đây là một cái trọng điểm. Và nếu mà tương lai chúng ta có đầy đủ duyên phước, chúng ta học về Naro luật pháp, chúng ta sẽ thấy ở trong Naro luật pháp nói rất rõ, giải thích rõ ràng về cái cách thức chúng ta tu hành như thế nào. Chúng ta thực sự cảm nhận rõ điều này. Bởi vì một khi mà chúng ta biết rồi thì chúng ta không những giúp ích được cho bản thân mình, mà chúng ta còn giúp ích được cho cha mẹ của mình, bạn bè của mình, người thân của mình, hoặc là bất kỳ ai mà chúng ta quan tâm. Và ngay khi mà chúng ta ở bên cạnh cái người mà họ sắp ra đi, chúng ta sẽ cảm nhận được cái nỗi sợ của họ. Và bởi do chúng ta là người hiểu đạo, chúng ta sẽ phải an ủi họ, giúp cho họ hiểu. Bình thường mặc dù họ có thể nói là họ không có sợ chết, họ không có sợ gì đâu, nhưng mà thực sự lúc đó chúng ta sẽ cảm nhận được cái nỗi sợ của họ, và chúng ta an ủi họ, động viên tinh thần cho họ để mà họ có thể sinh khởi được những thiện niệm, để mà họ có một cái đời sống tốt đẹp hơn, một cái tái sinh tốt đẹp hơn. Thì đây là những cái giáo lý quý báu mà không những giúp ích cho chính mình mà còn có thể giúp ích được cho người khác.
So then, so actually you can help if you know somebody died. So as I said, 3 days you have full possibility to help them. Okay, after the Bardo, which means that the 4th, the 5th dawn, which calls the after the death until the rebirth, 49 days. It owns 49 days. Tibet normally, you remember, in Tibet Buddhist count 49 days. And this is called the Yuba, Tibet. Yuba means the journey, Bardo of the journey. Bardo of the journey means you have the only 49 days that you journey through until found the new rebirth after the death. So Bardo, which means the moving or journey, that you are, so through that, this is the, before that, you can help yourself. Before, not only just Lama, if you are close to somebody is passed away, or you are your son or daughter, whatever, that moment really very important. I know our Asian, also not only Asian, many countries, after somebody died, we cry lots. We said, but in the Bardo text say, you better not actually, if it's possible, trying to make strong, because the consciousness is watching you. The dead people, when we died, our consciousness hears everything. If they see that you are not happy, if you see there's also sentence said, understand? So this is the Bardo which is called, because they will feel something. They will feel something. They're trying to know, do I really passed away or not? We will know that we will do same, understand? Because we know the term of the death. So now, am I already dead or not? You will think that. So in the text, Bardo said there is some signs which means that you feel the first one, that you do not feel the heaviness of your body. Normally we have our body feeling, right? We do not feel that. Secondly, that you feel you don't see the light, sun and moon. Understand? You don't have the sun and light and moon, but you still see the light. This light is not outside light, it's your inner light. Understand me? because you can see that your family, your friends, and your people surround, but not through your eye, but it's from the inner kind of like inside. The consciousness can see that. It's called Ritulhamitapa. The Tibet text called is the eye of the goddess, but it's not really God. It's just through your eyes, the light that you can see that. Then you might think, maybe I'm not living anymore. So in the text say, I don't know, this is not very sure, but you will try that, do you have the footprint or not? If you go to some place, normally we have the footprint, right? So you don't see that, because you don't have the heavy body anymore. This is the third sign. The first sign is you have no light outside sun and moon. Second thing is you don't feel your own heaviness body. Third thing is you do not have the footprints. Then last one, you do not have the shadow, because you go to the sun and under the light, you do not see the shadow, and you will feel, now I need to leave this body. I think I'm gone. And then third, last one in the text say, Nara Yoga say, I'm not teaching today Nara Yoga, but next time we will teach. So say that you're trying to talk to your friends and people around you, they do not react to you because they don't hear. But the problem is you can hear what they're saying and you can see what they're doing, but they don't see you, they do not hear you. Then if you learn now like this, I'm telling you, if you learn this already, in Bardo you will remember that. Oh, I know that. Now I just need to leave. Don't need to stay here. So this is very important why we talk now about that. Because in Bardo, and after the death, during the 3 days, your mind becomes very sharp, very intelligent, very elegant. Remember everything so clear, understand? So that's why the fourth Bardo, right? This is very important, right? That's the Bardo of the death. So when you see all these things, there's some more signs, but we don't talk everything. It's too much. Then your body will, then your consciousness will leave. So from then until the take rebirth, it's called the Bardo of the, until after the death, until the rebirth. In Tibet, in sometimes called Juba Bardo. Juba means the going. Understand? Or sometimes it's called the Bardo of the between the death and rebirth, right? So this is the 49 days. From the 49 days, the first, this means 7 weeks, understand? So 7 weeks, the first first 2 weeks, how to say, 2 weeks and half. And how many days now? 2 weeks is 14 days, right? We have seven weeks, so 3 weeks. 3 weeks and a half, you have always still appearance of thinking in this lifetime. Understand? 3 weeks and a half is you all still have this life thinking. You will remember still. You remember still your family, your house, your family, your body, and everything you still remember. Understand? Can be still coming back. So that's why people sometimes say their consciousness was coming back. Sometimes people say, even knock my door. Sometimes people feel strange. So 3 and a half, understand? Half means, so 7 days, we have 4, also 3, 24 day and half day, 24 and half day, until they are very calculated in the text. You need to know that. I'm not telling you a line. It's part of the text. 24 day and half, until there, you will remember everything this lifetime. Understand? And then you die once again. It's called the dying in the Bardo. You feel like you become fainted, unconsciousness, something like that. And after that, this consciousness come back, then you see where you're going to rebirth, where I'm going to take rebirth. So then you will see where you're going to be. So it's very difficult, of course, if you are not good practitioner. But if you are a practitioner, now you can plan where you can go, which path you can take. which kind of land you can go. If you are even more good practitioner to go to the other land, still you have many possibilities, understand? So anyway, when we enter this 49J, that means not going to enlightenment, not going to the Bodhisattva's pure land, that's not. But still taking the better rebirth, understand? Where is the Dharma flourishing? Where is the Buddha Dharma existing? Where is the, if you know Vietnamese, you can go back to Vietnam. If you are Chinese, you can go back to your land, whatever you want. So Buddha said, you have twice. You can be, if you have good karma. If you have not good karma, the karma will force you where you need to go. But anyway, there will be the true appearance, white appearance or black appearance. If this time you have see the white appearance, you will take rebirth, the three higher realms, where we don't know. Human, half God, and Godland. Asura, human, and Godland. If you see the darkness, and then maybe you take rebirth, else, hungry ghosts, and hell beings. So I just give information to you, yeah, but I have not been, I don't remember myself too. But the text said that, so keep that in your head. It helps you. It helps you. For example, if I say now, if you go to India, if you land Delhi, and the next there's the red color, and then you right there is the one door. It's like that. And then you will say, oh, I'm going to talk the right door, or go out there is a tea shop. You will find that like this. So it keeps your mind. That's why it helps you. So that's why this Bardo is the fifth Bardo, the Bardo of the journey, or Bardo travel through until the rebirth is the very, very important. But there you need help. So Lama now. So the Lama, they do the prayer. You saw that many Vietnamese, you know, the Changcho, they brought your name, Amitabha and Vajrasattva and so many things. We really need help. We really need help from the spiritual path. You cannot call. There's no Facebook anymore. But so you cannot contact directly. You need through the spiritual path. So that's why it's very, very important. The fifth Bardo is the 49 days count. I think it was because of the experience of the Indian masters, since Indian masters, especially Milarepa, I told you, remember? Especially Milarepa, when he was Lapchi Mountain, there was a huge snow all winter. So the people from the village thought Milarepa died. So they count somehow, so they and that day they did lots of offering. And next springtime, when they want to find the Milarepa's body, corpse and bone, maybe they found something because they thought he's died. But he was sitting there. He was sitting very nicely, very happily, nicely, youthfully. But Milarepa said, sure, that one dead, he wrote on the stone. So what did you guys did this day? And they was very ashamed, and they said, yeah, we had to tell you the truth, but we thought you'd died. So we did funeral. Milarepa said, that was the good proof. Why we do after death people, many people think they don't get. They will really get, because he said, that day I experienced, I was so full, like eating hot pot. Eating like hot pot. I was so full, I was so pleased. So it was kind of that. So he said, it's working. So believe that, do that is very important, understand? So this is the fifth Bardo.
那么刚刚讲的3个此生的中阴之外，接下来要讲3个死后的中阴。刚刚我们提到第4个中阴就是临终中阴，那在第5个阶段就是死亡中阴，那当然第6个先提一下就是受生中阴了。那我们这一阶段讲到这个死亡中阴是差不多是49天的时间。 那么这个阶段呢，其实我们可以做的也是很多的，就是如果说就是我们前3天的时候，可能还是在临终中阴的时候，但是之后呢，就是死亡中阴了。那总共有49天。那这个就是在一个旅途的过程当中，那在这个时候这个阶段呢，自己亲近的人或者是上师的帮助是非常重要的。那我们这个我们亚洲人在这个阶段呢，也做了很多的佛事。那我们也知道，就是在这个一个人临终的时候，是不要有什么强烈的这个情绪，因为在刚刚往生的时候呢，虽然我们以为他已经气住脉停了，但是这个事实上他们的意识还在的，他们会看着你，如果说你不开心的话，也会影响到他们，他们就会有起疑，哦，我是不是死了？那为什么他们这么难过等等，所以在中阴阶段有可能还是会有一些征兆的。那其中有4个部分要跟大家来讲的，就是第一个呢，就是死亡的时候呢，我们身体就不会感觉到有什么样的一个重量了。那第2个呢，是我们的已经没有肉眼，也看不到外面的太阳或月亮，但是我们的意识可以看到光。那这个并不是外在来的光，是我们自己内在的这个光。那这个也可以感受到家人跟朋友，但是这个并不是用我们的肉眼来看的，所以我们藏人有讲说这个是天女之眼，事实上就是意识之眼。那在这个时候，或许他们会感受到我死了吗？那第3个征兆就是说没有脚印，他们走过去，一般我们凡夫走过这个地上啊，沙是会有脚印的，但是这个死亡人死之后就不会有脚印。第4个就是没有影子，这个一个是亡故的这个亡魂呢，它是没有影子，不是像我们活着的人有一个实体，它有影子。只有光的时候就会有影子，所以有这4个征兆，就是让我们知道说，哦，已经死亡了。所以我们在知道说，我的意识已经离开了我身了，那我应该我想要跟朋友讲话，跟家人联络，可是他们却听不到。你感受得到他们，听得到他们的讲法，但是他们却看不到你，听不到你。所以这个时候呢，事实上如果我们有羞耻的话，就可以不必待在这个阶段，就可以走了，不必留在这里了。所以在这个死亡这个3天的这个死亡之后，事实上我们的意识非常的清明，非常的睿智的，很聪明的，所以这一生所修的法、领受的法，在那个时候可以忆起的。所以这个富巴巴斗的话，这个就是这个旅程的这个死亡的中阴，它是在个在旅游的途程过程当中，那么一直到我们的这个受生的中阴，那这个阶段差不多有49天。那因为越南人的这个网络断了，那主本继续讲，我们等一下再来补翻。
Our text is already Chinese, in English, I think Vietnamese already or not?
Yes.
Anyway, it's very good. So we will have very detailed teachings next time. So today is the information, understand? Next time we need to go one by one this text. So you need to keep that in your mind. Otherwise you will not remember. So today we read this text maybe after, but we cannot go all through because it's huge. But anyway, now the 6th, the Bardo is the Bardo of Becoming. The Becoming means Sipa Bardo. This you're taking the rebirth now. You found it something. So after the 49, it takes in the text, it takes the 3 days that you're landing into the mother's womb. Understand? So you need to find the parents. You need to find the parents, or you need to find the place. There's 4 different births. Everybody knows that, right? The first birth is the birth of the mother's womb. Second one is the birth which calls the egg. You know, The egg is called the Nije, 2 times birth. First is come from the mother's birth, secondly from the egg, right? So it stay in the egg long time, but it doesn't count in the Bardo. It doesn't count with some special, so it's already called egg birth. And then third one is from the moisture, the heat, from the heat and moistures, like insects, like worms. They have no parents. They just come from the heat, you know. If you garbage or something, food, if you live long time, they will come. But these beings, unfortunately, after the 49 days, they haven't found any other place. They landed there. Hundreds of thousands can be, but it's like that. So this is the third one. First is the mother's womb. Second is the egg birth, which is called the Nije. The Nije means 2 times birth. First come from the mother, right? Secondly from the egg. But anyway, you can call egg birth. Third one is the worm. And Tibet calls the moisture, especially heat. So it's the heat coming that, right? The last one is the marigold, magic like marigolds. Sometimes it comes as immediately, like a hungry ghost, hell beings, for example. There are the marigolds' birth is not always best. Sambhava was also it's good way. There's bad and there's good and positive and negative, understand? White data, yes. For example, the water from our located, the tears from our located is called also miracle's birth. You know, it's not parents, just from the water. It's not heat, it's not egg, it's not warm. Sambhava come from the lotus, but we don't call, we normally Tibetan, you read the lotus birth, lotus born, but actually it's the miracle. But in the hell beings, hungry ghosts have no parents, not from the heat, not from the egg, just come like this, and that calls the miracle's birth. If you practice Chakasambhara and you practice the Vajavarahi, the text beginning in this second, in this blinking eyes, I become Chakasambhara, you call. No cause, no condition. So that is called the birth, miracle's birth. Understand? So this we need to, this is called the becoming Bardo, Bardo of the becoming, the Sipa Bardo, Tibet was Sipa means. Now you enter into the samsara again, actually, no matter where, but into the samsara taking. So this, in the text, it takes 3 days that you have choice, because you have to find the parents. But if you're a good practitioner, this is the last chance that to become the, how to say, in a good taking, again, still having the choice or like having the chance to have the good rebirth. The parents, if you are a Yidam practitioner, so if you know, so for example, Chakasambhara, Vajavarahi, or if you know some the Yidam, especially the Yidam which has the Yabyum, you understand? So this time, that means you can think about the father side is the male Yidam, mother side female Yidam. If you have this 1 second thought through the wind karma enter into the mother's womb, you're going to have very good life, understand? A very good birth. So this is the one very, very important. That's why we have to train our Yidam practice very, very well. So this is the last one, third, the fifth Bardo. So today, you see, I explained a very, how to call, roughly explanation, not so very deep, not detailed. But after we read the Bardo text, I will read for you the translation first, okay? And if you want to read together. I don't read very, very fast. We can read together. And then next time, we need to go through this text very detailed. This is very, very good text. And this many people reading that. This you become your practice text. So this is very, very important. So we will do that together. You see there?
那我们现在越南翻译回来了，我们再继续来翻。刚刚还没讲完的就是， 就是刚刚讲的就是死亡的4个征兆的话，就是身体没有重量，不见光，没有脚印，没有影子，那么感到我应该离开中阴了。那所以在这个阶段，如果大家的修持是好的话，就事实上是自己可以选择比较好的受身的去处。那在这个时候呢，我们在中阴阶段，事实上我们的意识是非常的清明的。所以呢，在这个49天当中呢，前面的7天，前面的一半的时间3.5周，也是差不多24.5天呢。那有的时候呢，我们还会挂念这一生的一些经验，拿自己的房子、财产，拿自己的身体等等。然后或许对于家人来讲，这个有的时候他会感觉到有这个很奇怪的感觉，想说是不是他回来了，或者我们中国人讲的回魂这样子。那之后呢，下半段呢就是死亡，就是昏过去了，然后在可以到达那个在下半段我们就可以看到未来要受身的一个地方的。那如果是一个好的修行人的话，他是可以自己选择到哪里去受生的。那可是可以申请这个善去啊，或者是选择你的国家啊，不管你是中国人、越南人、美国人等等。但是这个时候的受不再是成佛的，不是去到净土的，只是选择比较好的轮回的这个去处的。那如果你的修行还不到位的话，当然你就没有什么可以选择的。所以呢，当这个阶段我们看到白光的话，一般就是升到善趣，不管到天道或人道。如果看到一片黑的话，可能就是受升到善趣恶趣去了，3恶道、地狱、恶鬼、畜生等等的。所以这一个过程呢，这一49天的过程就是死亡中阴的这个过程。那也在我们亚洲人呢，也常常在这个阶段给予很多的这个超度啊、做七啊、法会等等啊，不管是修持阿弥陀佛法啊、金刚萨埵法等等的，对他们都很有帮助。因为在这个时候我们不再有脸书了，没有办法跟亡者来联络，我们可以帮助他的就是透过修行来帮助他们。所以在过去的印度的这个上师，包括弥勒日巴，他在拉齐有一段在弥勒日巴道歌里面有讲到这一段，就是他在拉齐雪山在修持，在山洞里面修行。那冬天下的大雪的完全被雪封了，所以他在山下的弟子就非常的难过，想说今天下了这么大的雪，上师还在吗？他是不是死掉了？那他死掉了，我们就是不是应该来做会供，来做七？所以他们就按照他推断他死亡的时间来做会供，来做七。那么之后呢，等春天来了，雪融了，他们回到山上去，要去找他的尸体，要好好把他埋葬，却发现说弥勒日巴非常安好的，非常愉悦的，非常的身体饱满的坐在那里还在修持。那他们就觉得很奇怪，那弥勒日巴也觉得也有点意思，就问他说你们是不是在这几天这天做的什么事情？因为我的感受很不一样。他说弟子就回应说我们在那个时候因为想说你已经死了，所以我们就很伤心难过，我就做的会供来供养你。所以呢，弥勒日巴说我在那个时候呢，我是觉得身体非常的饱，非常不但是饱还撑了，就是很多的就是好像很多美食的这个供养的感觉。所以呢，这个就是一个证明的一个例子，就是我们生者的这个修持，亡者是可以收到的。那所以在我们这个等一下还有时间的，我们也讲这个中阴祈请文会来念一次，等于算是给你们的口传。我们已经翻成多种语言了。那这个就是以上就是第5个中阴，第6个中阴就是受生中阴西巴巴斗。那是在49天之后，通常差不多有3天的时间入母胎。在这个阶段，我们就是在找这个父母。 那我们相信在场的人都很熟悉，有4种瘦身的方法，也就是胎卵湿化。那我们一般人就是胎生的，那么再来除此之外还有卵生，还有湿生，就是那个用热这个来暖热来的化成的这个湿生。那第4个就是化生。那化生不见得是一定都是好的，当然我们想到化生，我们只想到莲丝、莲花化生，它事实上我们说它是莲花生，那但是并不是从莲花化生出来的，而是它是在那边化生出来的。当然就是也有度母啊、观音等等，但是同时化生也可能是恶鬼、地狱这些众生，因为他们是没有父母的，也没有暖热，也没有湿的，所以他就在那边受生了。所以胎卵湿化的化生有可能是好的，也可能是不好的。如果说我们在生的时候有修持圣的金刚或亥母的话，那我们就知道这是无生，本质无生，它也没有缘的。所以呢，在这个化生阶段呢，我们可以有比较好的一个选择。如果我们修持好的话，那我们可以转到好的受生。比如说我们如果特别是修这个高度的这个高层的这个密续的话，瑜伽密续的话，我们有佛父母双运。那我们当下看到父母交媾的时候，我们可以把父亲观成佛父，母亲观成佛母，在一刹那的念头呢，我们入胎有这样子清净的念头入胎的话，自然就是非常好的受生。所以这就是为什么我们这一辈子要好好的这个修持本尊法的原因。那今天可能还有点时间，那等一下就会跟各位来做这个祈请文的口传。那下个星期我们再来进一步的来讲解这个祈请文。
Tôn, ta nhận ra được một tôn, chứ chúng ta thực hành bổn tôn rất thích hoặc là kim cang hợi mẫu đó, thì sẽ giúp ích rất nhiều cho chúng ta trong quá trình mà chúng ta nhận ra được cái bản tâm. Thì cái phần đó thì sẽ được dạy chi tiết trong cái bài nguyện này. Thì tuần sau Drupon sẽ giảng ha.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay, so now today, the last one, what I want to give you is advice, special teaching names we do, and advice from the Milarepa, Bardo 6 Bardos from Milarepa is little different. You just can notice that, and next time, according to this text, coming the teaching exactly same with the Milarepa. That's why, so Milarepa named by the Bardos. So now you remember the first 6 Bardos. Please you notice that, right? First one is called the birth until the death, right? Second, we have the dream Bardo. Third one, we have the concentration Samadhi Bardo, remember? And then we have the Bardo of the near to the death. And then the 49 days, which means the traveling in Cuba, and then the becoming Bardo of the 6 Bardos. Remember? Everyone know that, notice, because you learn Bardo good, I tell you from my heart. That's very important teaching. I teach a lot of things, yoga, zaru, many things, but Bardo need to treat, Bardo need to learn good. It's our way, it's our journey. It really will come, certainly never knows. That we have to manage. We can manage our life with this lifetime. Okay, Milarepa said, you can ask your friend, you can ask your mother, you can ask your friend. Life manage, okay, but to manage death and our rebirth is very important. It's our responsibility. You really can help your parents. I tell you, you don't need to become. You need to be lama. You don't need to be good practitioner. But if you know, you can really repay the kindness to your parents if you know how to help their dying and after rebirth to take rebirth. If you can do that, you are the good daughter and good son, really, tell you. That's Milarepa taught. If you want to become good son and good daughter, lifetime, your parents maybe have no money, sometimes difficult. They can also manage a little bit. They can use begging. But after that, nobody can do. So you are the responsibility, I tell you. So that's why the Bardo teaching I taught last time with Sister Christy is very important. But many people do not understand that how to do. That's really necessary. Understand me? So please keep that in your mind, okay? So we have these 6 Bardos. Remember now I told you, this everywhere you can find. From the Nyingma tradition, many of you found their names. But now I just tell today the name in advice from the Milarepa. And after we read the text, and then we do today Samatha Bhadra takes prayer, because today is the sun eclipse. Yeah, the Rahula and the other planets are very active today. So anyway, now go to the Yogi Milarepa's teaching, not all, because it's very beautifully he state to the Tringma. Actually, it's called the, how to say, getting out free from the tiny part of the falling into the lower realms. Understand? So it's very, very important. Anyway, without ever saying, let's say, the first Bardo is the Bardo of the between samsara and nirvana. This is very important. That's all. So direct content Bardo. So the Korva samsara, nirvana, and samsara is the very long Bardo we think. But it's only up to you, how you view it, how you see it. Understand? Samsara nirvana is the like 2 sides of the hand, 2 sides of the coin. So you need to know that. So Milarepa said, this is the first Bardo. The first Bardo is samsara to nirvana. And he advised that in this moment, you need to understand, you trying to get Lama, trying to find the right good Lama, introduce your natural mind. Somebody introduce your natural mind, you know? You get teaching so many, but ask somebody who really you trust, who really you like, who really you know that, to introduce your mind, natural mind. That is Mahamudra. So Milarepa said, here, you need to have the understanding of the Mahamudra to introducing your that. The first part of between samsara and nirvana, what you necessarily do is found right Lama, ask to introduce your natural mind, found the right view. That is my view, you say. You will not change. Understand? Wise.
Ở đây thầy sẽ đọc một cái bài đạo cách.
那接下来我们就要讲到弥勒日巴祖师对于六中阴的这个忠告。那他跟我们熟悉的六中阴不是完全一样的这个名相，但是很重要的。我们知道我们大家熟悉的六中阴呢，不管什么教派呢，我们知道有生有中阴、睡梦中阴、禅定中阴、临终中阴、死亡中阴跟受生中阴这6个中阴。是我们知道要对中阴这个修持能够有好的理解是非常重要的，因为在这一辈子呢，我们有很长的时间可以为这一生做一些准备，但是在死亡的那一刻来的时候，也可能是突发的，没有人知道自己什么时候会死，所以我们现在有机会的时候，应该要好好的来做准备。我们在生有的时候可以请别人来帮忙，但是在死亡的时候却要自己来好好的做准备，这个是弥勒日巴的忠告。如果说我们对于这个过程知道，然后应该要做什么事也清楚的话，你好好的来帮助亡者，那这个就是你就是一个好的子女，就是可以说是孝顺的子女了。这是各位的身为人子女的一个责任是很重要，我们要好好的来牢记。那因为在这个今天呢是一个很特别的日子，今天是有日全食，所以一些Rafula 的活动也很旺，所以呢我今天的时间就不够，要好好的来讲。那这个弥勒日巴对于这个六中阴的法教是来自于他对长寿五姐妹 Chalima 的一个法教，那如何来做才不会不堕恶道？ 那第一个呢，就是要知道呢，我们的意念轮回涅槃之别。那虽然说在从轮回到涅槃之间是一个在生有，可是一个很长的一个中阴，但是呢，因我们所以要好好的这个修持。我们要知道，不管是轮回或涅槃，我们也不可以把它看成一个手的两面，正反两面，钱币的正反两面。所以在我们有机会的时候，应该请一个好的上师，一个具格的上师，好好的来指引我们心性的道理跟修持。我们能够相信的上师，我们能够喜欢的上师来指引我们，我们对他有具足信心，没有疑惑。那我们应该要知道说，如大手印的这个道理，那找这个适合的上师，那么培养我们正确的见地。那当我们见地培养起来之后，就不再做改变了。所以这个是非常重要的部分了。那以上就是竹奔对于这个弥勒日巴讲的六中阴的一开始的第一个中阴它的讲解。那这个跟我们平常刚刚所讲的六中阴的名相是稍微有点出入的。那另外补充一下，今天是日全食，在美国，所以大家也可以念普贤王如来祈愿文。
So you remember samsara to the nirvana, advised to understand, to introduce your nature mind, and found the right view. Okay, you all have the view, understand? You learn lots of Dharma. Hopefully you have now, what is your view? If somebody asks, you can say that, hopefully. And second part of Milarepa call is the, actually in the Bardo teaching we call it is the birth till the death is similar, but Milarepa calls appearance Bardo of the appearance. Here we have lots of appearance, understand? Everything you can see, everything you can hear, everything you can feel is so distracted. It's lots of things happening, isn't it? The day from your birth until death, you can see so many things. You can hear so many things. It's called the Bardo of the appearance. Understand? So it's a really, really interesting, he explained, because he's yogi experience. He doesn't go to the different book. That time, no Google Master. So he don't go to the even Buddha's teaching. He just had his experience. So it's called the Bardo of the appearance. And that is very important. He advised here, my dear, you need to hear that. He said, please do not do too much. Focus on Yidam practice, on deity practice. I taught beginning, generation stage in completion. Milarepa said, my heart advice to you, don't do too much. You lose your time. You're wasting your time because you're playing around Dharma then. Said, focus on the practice on one deity. You will accomplish 100 deities within one deity. He said, now really, really come down to the practice. And to one Yidam, you have the two main practice, the generation stage or completion stage. When doing that, you will get the Yidams proud. So you will get the Yidams, how to call like realization. So that's called the appearance of the Bardo. Don't waste your time, he said. Doing Dharma even. Don't miss your time doing Dharma even. Now, my dear, he said, come back to the sister, the five sister dragon he told. Come back to the practice. Stay there, do it. It's Milarepa's advice. My dear, how nice is that? I like that very much.
Cho nên là đối với là chúng ta ở trong khi mà chúng ta trải nghiệm về Phật,
那我们刚刚讲到说，里面日巴讲的六中阴，第一个就是从轮回到涅槃的这个中阴。那在这个时候，我们应该要找到合适的上师，了知我们的心性，并且培养我们正确的见地。我相信各位都对于这个佛教的见地有正确的理解了。第二个就是生到死的中阴，或者是说外向的中阴。那就是这一辈子当中，我们所听、所闻、所见、所感的许许多多的这个事情。那这一些的要如何修持呢？那密勒日巴是他的法教是从他自己的身为一个瑜伽行者的修持的经验而来的。他给我们的一个中心的忠告，就是我们不要做太多的事情，我们专注在一个本尊的修持，这样就好了。那他曾经的叮咛嘱咐这个长寿五姐妹陈琳玛说，我对你们衷心的忠告就是你们不要去追求太多，能够专一的修一个本尊的话，就能够成就一切的本尊法。在一个本尊法里面，你们好好的圆满的来完整的修持升起次第跟圆满次第，如果真的能够完整的这样修持的话，那你也会让本尊非常的开心的。所以在我们这辈子有时间的时候，我们千万不要浪费了我们的时间，不要浪费我们的精力，那要专注的修持一个本尊，做一个根本的这个修持，专注的来修持，这个是非常重要的。
So then the third Bardo Milarepa's call is the Bardo of the path to the enlightenment. Understand? Bardo not calling the samadhi, but he called Bardo of the path, the Lamji Bardo, Russian the natural path of the Bardo of the natural path. Understand? So it's very, very important. So here he said, do not, he has said, if you really want to receive the teaching, try to find the pit instructions, the Dakini hearing teachings. Because Milarepa made lots of experience, lots of teaching received. You think Milarepa didn't learn, he learned lots. But the most helpful, the most touching heart was the Dakini's hearing teaching, Tanga. Ninju Tanga, Komyansao. Ninju means the hearing transmissions of the Dakini, the pit instructions of the yogi experience. Try to receive that. Do not go to everywhere. It doesn't make sense. If you follow, like Milarepa said here, do not follow like street dog. You know, street dog follow everywhere. Where's the food? But don't do that. Choose what you really need. Is the Milarepa said, it's called the Bardo, the path of the natural path of the Bardo, which he said, try to get the hearing transmission teachings of the Dakini, the pit instructions from yogi experience. This advice, okay? So think about that, really. We have many yogis experience, you can receive that. So that means do not need to follow holiness, name and fame, but it can be poor guy. Like Naropa when he met Tilopa, fishing guy, right? So you never know, but you have to really think now, very important. So Milarepa advised that it's called the path, natural path of the Bardo, Russian Lamji Bardo, Tibetan.
Thứ ba là trung
那第三个中阴就是解脱道的这个中阴，这是一个自然道的这个中阴，这个道中阴。所以我们在这个道中阴这个阶段，我们的修持是应该怎么做呢？它就是应该去寻找一个最精要的这个口诀教授。那这个特别是瑜伽式的修持的这个空行母口耳传承的这种教授。那我们在对于这个修持呢，这个领受教授不必到处去走，好像我们在逛街去找到这个不同的这个店面啊，去那个买东西啊，找东西啊，找食物等等，而是我们要去选择我们真正需要的，不去依靠外在的这个形象或者是名号，不管他是法王啊、尊者啊、这个图古、主古啊、仁波切等等的，都 要这么只是在意这一点，而是要去找我们真正需要的法教是什么。我们知道这个那罗巴帝洛巴要传法给那罗巴去找帝洛巴的时候，帝洛巴不过是一个渔夫啊，他并不是一个外向，他看起来只是一个渔夫，并不是我们是今天所谓的一个很大的一个名号的人。所以这一点很重要，就是我们要找真正适合自己的上师去领受这个法教。
Third, right? So the fifth, the fourth is the stem dream Bardo. The dream Bardo, Milarepa also called the dream Bardo. Milampiki Bardo, dream and sleep. Because through the dream sleep, you understand of the clear light yoga, he said. Deep sleep, sound sleep, no snoring, no moving, just sometimes very deep sleep. Milampiki Bardo, the Bardo of the dream and deep sleep, Milarepa said, understand? Because the deep sleep, the very sound sleep, you may have possibility to realize that the clear light yoga, understand? Wasal. And the dream is the understanding of the illusory yoga, as I told before. So he advised, even you not finish your preparation or something, try to practice illusory yoga and wasal, the clear light yoga through the dream yoga. The main purpose of the dream yoga, Milarepa said, to be changing your habitual patterns. Everybody have the habitual patterns, habitual tendencies, but they think this is my character. Milarepa said, you think this is your nature. Milarepa saying here, my dear, it's not your nature. Your nature is fantastic. Your nature is wonderful. You follow your habitual patterns, karmic imprint. So Milarepa will change only the way to change the habitual patterns, only the way to change the habitual tendencies and the imprint, negative imprint karma, how to get a bacha, Tibet called bacha, right? So that you will have only through the dream yoga practice when you focus on the clear light yoga and illusory body yoga. You see the narrow yoga will land through that. So he said, this is very, very important to dream yoga, only not dream yoga. Here, Milarepa called the dream and sleep yoga. Understand? Bardo is, So Milamiki, Bardo. Barcha lang to the Gurvichir means there is the only way to change your habitual patterns. So this is really important because we have very difficult to change our habitual habit. That's why we become so confused. You think this is my way. Then maybe it's not, it's your habitual. So that's why that Bardo is called the dream and the sleep, dream and sleep Bardo. Before was only dream Bardo, remember? Now it's the dream and sleep. Through the sleep, one day you will realize the clear light yoga. Understand? Deep sleep, sneezing sometimes, or like a yawning, faint, orgasmus, something that Vajrayana explained. The best will be the deep sleep because it's not harming anything. So that's why this Milarepa explained.
中好thứ ba chúng ta được
那第四个就是我们的睡跟梦的瑜伽，那这个是在一个深眠的一个状态。那它这个时候不是或许你不会打呼啊，也不会动来动去啊，在这个深睡深眠的状态当中，是我们修净光明瑜伽、明光瑜伽跟幻身瑜伽非常好的时机。所以我们透过睡眠瑜伽、睡梦瑜伽的这个修持呢，来修这个幻身跟明光瑜伽，来改掉我们的这个业的这个串习。那弥勒巴曾经讲，对他的弟子讲说，你们的本性都是很好的，但是问题是出在我们对于业的这个无始以来业的串习。所以呢，睡梦瑜伽是可以改变我们这个串习的，让我们能够专注在我们的这个明光跟幻身瑜伽的修持。 所以呢，它这个英文的名字叫 Dream and Deep Sleep Yoga， 是个梦以及深眠的这个瑜伽，所以我们中文也可以跟另外一种六中阴的这个一样的名称，就是睡梦中阴。那我们要知道睡梦中阴呢，睡梦瑜伽是以改变我们夜习唯一的一个道路，因为一般凡夫要改变我们无始以来的夜的串习是非常的难的，所以我们一般人都是非常的迷惘的、失落的，所以一切只想到我这样子。所以呢，我们要透过睡梦中阴的这个阶段，睡梦瑜伽的修持来改变我们的这个串习。
Okay, so the next one, remember in the Bardo before we call is near to the dead, right? So Miller Repa here called the Bardo of the Enlightenment. Very nice name. The Bardo of Enlightenment, he said that. Here you have to train 3 kayas. Dharmakaya, Sabogakaya, Nimanakaya, not like 4, but 3 kayas. Your body as Nimanakaya, your speech as Sabogakaya, your mind as Dharmakaya. You really have to engage in it. You really think every day once. Okay, try. Really want to become transformed. So he said, if you do that, so you can travel to the Pure Land that day. You will be very happy to go and die. Really, people, some people really become so happy because you already see where I can go. So this is very, very important. So the Pure Land here mentioned the text in the text, Pure Land mentioned 3 kayas, Pure Land. Understand? Dharmakaya, Sabokakaya, and Nimanakaya. So the 3 kayas, you can count different way, but here in this according to the text here say, the first is the Pure Land of Buddha Amitabha. It's called the Dharmakaya's Pure Land. Second is the Pure Land, the Buddha Avalokiteshvara, is the Potala. Not Potala in Lhasa, this house, but the Pure Land of Tara Sem. So you will meet Tara there. And finally, you practice so long time Tara, and finally you can meet her there. Would be nice or not? The last one is the Pure Land of the Padmasambhava, is the Nimanakaya Pure Land. So they put it like this. It can be different. It can be different Pure Land. There's many Pure Land which belong to the 3 kayas. But according to here, saying that it's 3 kayas. Understand? Dharmakaya Pure Land, Amitabha, Sabokakaya Pure Land, Avalokiteshvara, and Nirmanakaya Pure Land, Shingam Sumtin Dwayansam. You can choose which you want. Understand? You can travel to the 5 Buddha's Pure Land. So it's called the Bardo of the Enlightenment. Such a wonderful. So he advised that, I advise you, understand me? Train 3 kayas, really train. Not just hear from Lama, not just have the statue Tanga. You try to engage in. You try to implement it. Try that, so you become like that. So this is the 5th Bardo.
Trung giới thứ 5.
那第4个阶段就是我们在另外一边讲的6中阴是临终中阴，但是弥勒日巴在这边讲是证悟的中阴。证悟中阴呢，我们要修持，好好的修持法报化三身，知道我们的身，把它换，就是即是化身；我们的语即是报身；我们的意即是法身。我们要好好的修持来转化我们凡夫的身语意成为法报化三身。那在这边我们并没有提到第4身，就是法界之心身。那如果说我们能够好好的这样来做的话，那么我们就能够到这个不同的净土去了。 如果即使你见到的净土，你当下要死了，你也会很开心，因为你知道你就会到那个净土那边去的。我们讲到净土呢，一般我们也有一种讲法是法身净土、报身净土跟化身净土。我们讲的阿弥陀佛的净土，就是一般在这一个中阴祈请文里面讲的法身净土。那报身净土就是观音菩萨的普陀拉净土。那这个并不是说我们在拉萨讲的，我们所讲的拉萨的那个普陀拉宫，就是观音菩萨的安住之地，他的普陀拉宫。第三个化身净土，这边指的就是莲师乌金净土。那当然这个净土的讲法跟分别有不同的类别，但是根据这一个经文的这个讲法呢，是这个阿弥陀佛的净土是法身净土，观音菩萨净土是报身净土，莲师的净土是化身净土。不但你可以选择法报化净土，也可以选择到五方佛的任何净土去。
I have to tell you what is this. He said, if not things, my dear Purun, he said, Purun, right? Now I have to take rebirth, Bardo of the Becoming, right? So we have to take rebirth, coming to the end order again. So you are not happy to all these things. It's not that. So saying, Kadengu to Manjurna means if it's happened, not happened, all these good things. Now anyway you have to take rebirth. You cannot hang somewhere to stay. You have to take rebirth. So he said, you cannot hang somewhere in the space. You have to come back, the Miller's Rebbe said. Now you have to take rebirth. And found the place, found the parents, found all these things. All these samsara things again need to repeat. So if you want to have the better, not if you, but to found the better life, to immediately to meet Dharma, then after this life, no need to repeat anymore to become yogi, to become great master. Now he advised is the prayer. Every evening, before going to the bed, prayer that I want to become the next life better than that. I want to meet Dharma or practice Dharma immediately after my rebirth. Immediately that I want to become yogi. Prayer, right? And take care, very good your karma. So he said, really now watch your karma. Because if that not happens, karma will force you. You have no choice. Karma will force you. So he said, his advice, not whatever happens, no matter if you gain good or not, be careful with the karma, right? So if you really take care of that through the depending with your good karmas, so you will found the excellent human body, the precious human life, and immediately meet the Dharma, and you will be really alive. After that, you will be released from the samsara. Understand me? So this, please keep this in your head, because we will go next time with this teaching. Now, after this translation, I will read that. Slowly I will read. If you can have the text, you can read together me. If you don't have, and you just get transmission. If you have, read together. This is our practice. Now, until now, I teach you. I understand. This will do next time, teaching and practice how to. But today, just to read.
Và đến tuần hữu thứ 6.
那如果说这个刚刚讲第4个就是正悟的中阴，那这个时候我们在生的时候要好好修持三身，能够成就这个善身。如果说都没有做的话，那第5个阶段就是要等着受生吧。那弥勒日巴都讲说一切都可以受生的，这就是回到的轮回的。但即使在轮回的过程之前呢，我们可以选择比较好的受生，让我们能够直遇佛法，或成为瑜伽士，能够一生出来就能够修持佛法等等。所以呢，在这边呢， 我们要讲到就是竹奔的敬意，就是晚上睡觉前有好好的祈请的话，愿我来世能够出生便能够直遇佛法，并且有善业让我能够好好的修持，保持这个殊胜的人生，直遇佛法。那在这一生在来生结束之后就能够脱离轮回。我们要知道业力对我们的影响是很大的，所以呢，如果说我们要好好的修持，避免再堕入轮回的话，我们祈请能够一生出来能够直遇佛法，并且能够有善业引导我们修持，这个也是很重要的。那在这个之后呢，等一下上师就会给予我们口传。那如果说大家有法本可以跟着念，如果没有也没问题，用听的就可以。那下一次我们再会好好的来讲这个内容。所以刚刚我们讲的这个一般我们讲我们等一下。
This text together, but I want to read the title. You don't need to read title because you get the translation. So I read the first title and then start with the text. You can read together. I will do slowly, okay? Javyan Bokunga Pajo Gizeba, Bardo Soldev Shukso, Namo Kudraya, Davo Dojo Be, Mada Yuma Leto Tabai, Kunye Yume Dola Denze Be, Denze Yume Kula Japsu Puchene. Dorje Gombo Kenyan Demand Dazo Semche Gumano Bara Major Gurma Ramo Shevara Jinge Meta Gume Linde Borwet Chada Chamba Tila Kunje Semye Majo Ramsara Chava De Chima Lamda Lovara Chinge Chize Chia Nawan Gaba Ye Mezo Ambo Ngane Rimbando Soso Yoga Chegla Chegdem De Remje Rango Shevara Chinge Sachu Melon Namshe Latin Be Luje Songjo Komshin Kama Kam Royala Tongla Zube Unyo Ze Nejo Lamdo Nambara Chinge Namshe Wasa Latime Chevo Che Nao Neve Keji Shilani Nangche Toba Wasala Chembo She Rembara Rango Shevara Chinge Nawa Nanda Tuva Cheda Shi Dawa Shanga Sheda Lejo Toba Sunjo Tasun Gabe Sadan Chenda Tobara Chinge Shebe Nanda Meche Chiye Da Nima Shandra Doja Lejobe
现在这个网络有点问题，我们希望说能够重新连接。
Sheda Jarin Sharwa Tawo Chum Wasala Mawo Jawara Chingelo Dilla Mine Namshe Powana Dewa Lenzan Lenzan Soman Megdan Chulam Shalama Kadan Ku Kane Koje Jawara Chingelo Doso Sume Noche Mewamje Meda Tundro Nyawa Yeda Kiwe Keko Kane Kacho Tu Pawo Kandro Suvara Chingelo Ode Namje Bardo Jamba Nai Raji Chewa Maji Nyedro Chokpara Semkyang Neme Yeche Chata Hantewa Chobara Chingelo Tabo Kunsang Lewan Chutron De Rirawa Dorje Tenda Mayikam Bato Kula Tomen Dravete Tamche Jumara Shevara Chingelo Ninda Mina Lula Trimambe Samba Tamje Tonsamo Korwanyu Ame Jadro Nunge Jadao Ranseme Rawan Topara Chingelo Tizi Yayu Chawacho Kuve Nawa Dama Sharebe Jixing Kyope Ninglong Langbana Tuna Rango Shevara Chingelo Renga Temba Shinda Sanjurola Dema Tadu Chepan Jurnan Shisum Tetsum Jewa Jurveta Nyevara Sheva Jevara Chingelo Chedan Shiye Chima Benje Nam Rani Shiva Yimbara Ngoshen Yimu Kache Kyamne Tsove Tse Rangre Kyapsu Shevara Chingelo Bardo Yimbara Sheve Tse Ranglu Lagungo Gomza Wasalagon Laryang Sumchava Nidu Gombayi Dabe Gyulu Charwa Chingelo Nirje Jazo Choda Nata Se Tude Tongche Langpa Tagunda Dutong Duche Dirwa Lanje Se Choni Randra Shevara Chingelo Kanto Ngande Wasere Chushin Bar Woda Tigle Tingde Tagunda Jikwa Chozo Gyopsu Tato Se Rana Laru Shevara Chingelo Docha Shetan Temo Lejurobe Kartan Martan Abo Chungla Nye Lunya Badun Jekbeze Rana Tata Shevara Chingelo Kante Keve Tuje Sondroje Karmara Setan Hova Nabo Lame Dundro Yeda Nyawa Lamga Ramshe Shevara Chingelo Shame Kantang Layon Dojo Ngamba Chucho Laye Gembeto Kunsang Pamen Dundro Tongjoro Doja Mixere Tabara Chingelo Lomara Chatin Satang Devene Ube Drobo Dondo Mazonze Capturing Jupe Nawan Jungiro Nam Yene Nyembara Shevara Chingelo Sochura Meta Chaje Kunsang Gawe Yinje Nendren Josem Yango Shin Chikwa Meba Yin Nenye Tele Nopara Chingelo Naldan Kongje Mixer Chanto Dan Toshire Neje Tritan Rola Chan Sige Nela Chapa Keveze Chatan Seba Mebara Chingelo Pama Laso Kine Tongweze Chatan Meje Kumara Shivadam Nilo Rango Shiva Tembayi Shame Ngago Kekora Chingelo Kalte Maki Kiwa Lembana Dewa Chendang Kande Ngongalam Ojiro Juja Tramse Rekduni Samshin Kiwa Lembara Chingelo Kema Taju Ngoye Nedrenje Tikchen Chola Chongwa Kawande Sewe Shendong Baje Semge Chen Sombe Changcho Nyodo Chobarayo Yawa Sidan Chewe Chela Dang Chonyi Ranshe Nambara Tabadang Taja Samba Nambara Tabed Chetara Mowa Dejen Robarayo. You see, so that prayer, until next time you read, okay? And you see that here that mentioned the Tushita, Akanishta, and different Pure Land. There was Pure Land 3 too. So this is very, very nice. So now, as I said, we need to, not need, but we want to read text, right? We want to read the text for, what was?
Cho đến tuần sau thì trong tuần này chúng ta hãy đọc bài hội này để chúng ta suy ngẫm về.
那刚刚主本给的就是这个口传，那等一下他要念这个中阴的法本。
Okay, you have some of about the prayer. Today is the sun eclipse, and it's a Tibetan is called. It's a very beneficial. So many beings suffer, especially small insect, and those who have very little energy. They really suffer. So if you pray that, it's a world peace. It's definitely world peace prayer, but this is very, very important. Samatha Bhadra Udhisambo prayer list. So we read that together.
那接下来呢，主本是要大家，因为今天是一个日全食的日子，在美国这里，那所以他是建议大家一起来念这个普贤王如来愿文。那因为等一下要带上师去办事情，所以我不知道我能不能坚持到最后。如果不行的话，我们就很快的念一下中文本，因为中文会快一点。
Okay, text. Everybody have.
Chúng ta có bản tin đúng không ạ?
Konde yeka mingme do denye rengne sangye de mare semje korwa jang kamsong semje tamje jole jendo rekwa jo kondu sambo ngaye jang yurde meba shiye do denye shela rangchong shina chokuru kyoma da jeme momba jeme go Deje rana mayombe rare sola newa Sisum jekyang nandra me doyong ala jaba me Tome shewa ranchong la Tome soda donga me Rekwa sanja mangala Ngo chela yeshe nga Yeshe nga ye memba le Tome sanje renga Ile yeshe tajebe sanje shibjo tanye jo Yeshe nga ye tajebe changdong tuja tamba jo Dechere shirik chuma nyo Tome sanje nga yembe Nga ye molang taba ye Kamsong korwe semshen Rangcho rekwa ngoshe Yeshe chimbo tajye jo Nga ye truwa jime che Chiwa chaja tonya Gala kandala nazo ye Nga ye toche molang ye Kamsum korwe semshen ko Rekto nene tawa cho Angwa semshen truwe Nga shila rekwa mayambe Cheyang cheme tome wa Deka mare truwe Tela shiki jawale Nandra rekwa sangseng jo Ele dashe transinge Bocha rimshe tabale Korbe nesu jukwa jo Tele nyomo dunga je Dunga gyule jumenche Dejere semshe tuwe Cheme mare yinbe je Sangye ngaye molamje Kunje rekwa anshe jo Neche gewa mare Kele jeme jingwa ye kutu taba marekwa Dashi nisun zemba ye nenche kunda marekwa Semshen kunje chuwa ye sangye ngaye malanje 为三千当前也这边这个蒙巴桑，因此当我学瓦达，这个让我学瓦熊，因此落叶在中原宣布朝暮结网，我朝多国人也知，三罗国大年满洲，都用阿拉千百年，一共700多倍。也当今天准备就送进来了三大米，先边植物那边在刚交东北也到是，今年这个米家人啊，上街我也没浪街，到家先把3000多倍东来去来，乔丹先把中马浪先把让做老板来，为管让做生就那工作一些多不了。切若遇见那瓦拉，警察写我张毛牛，当我把脚打把来，真正的做什么？学堂只有明白子，当然都是东岸了。上街我也莫浪的，做出身前当前。学堂照顾几辈子，帮浪没家让做脚，为光让做先就那啥吧一些爸爸。那上生命听惯就是话来，前来这在面面的，大家照顾身边的，当心当做公安。别等着我们的子，普通牛们拉着去，上街俺也莫浪街，听什么街话真真，也在街话上说下，来话上说心叫呢，娘把你姐都把小，你真当被高家的。那些都没送来，到处这次当把呢，早就那面你手间，只有年为你手，上街我也没浪街，这次me到处接完了，俺真没家，让走家，接我让走听着，吃来到把没没着，这面当你我因我，铁当木当切把当，家当来了点么？只会前面交通家，当街我也没浪街，对么？因为不把来，真把让大家玩是，他们一些都不来交，回去当街我当年，前面只为先到热，当大都没来了。那种没浪出完着，当年上街都满意，出完对为这工作上的当前马勒巴，学姐应做长街，小亲戚能着到人间，只没黑光当当的，马浪到人的当边的少三千当前。给为奶奶我上街，你到三爷真棒，这当所有情况你们都觉得活动。让你滚着上坡街，滚街多么的着呢？看什么等钱当钱啦，那就的也没了。东安人生说呢，家大人上高把拉说。
好，那
So good. This is the Samadhan Bhatta prayer. I hope you can read. You could read with me.
那这个就是以上就是普贤王如来祈愿文或普贤愿文，是非常好的祈愿文，希望大家有机会可以念。那么我们今天的直播就到这边，我们在还下线之前呢，那么我们这个会播放这个中文的版，那请大家先不要下线啊。好，那等一下我转换一下，稍等。现在请分享画面。
ma ye che la ni de wa ni de thong ma de chun de kan da zong ba ma nam chi tam che chue ye po to ta ngam pra zo ten so ja sho kan je jan de ma she rong xiang lang yang je de me kon de ni ke me me to te nya ring na so je de ma ri sen te ko la cha ka sa sen te tam je de jun me ja ta de pra sho kan da zong bo nga ye do je chen me pa ja ja ta de nya ya la rong xiang ri xiang na da ka la xiang ma ta te me ma ba de ma ke te je ro no xiang ma ke ra ri so la me pa la so sam je chang ma ta me da ya ga la cha pa me to me shi ba ro xiang la de ba zu ta tu nga me re pho sa cha ma da ba nga wa jing la ye shi nga wo ma ba le to ma so je nga xiang de le ye xin ta je pe so je ye che za ni xiang ye shi nga ya za sha be tong tong zhu je tong ba xiang de shi re ya ri ga zhe ma nyong ta ma so ji nga yang bi nga ye mo la ta ba ye kang sang ko lo san jian ji rong yang re kwa ngo xin ne ye xi qian bo ta ji shu nga ye zhe la ji ma ji xi wa cha ja sang yin ji con tra na so ta ma nga ya tu ji ma la chi con song ko ro se che kan ri tu ni ni tam ba ra chi tom ba sem che tra ba na wa ya la re ba ma sha vi che ya che me tam me ba de ka ma ri tu ba chi te la e che ja ba le ngo ta shi ba sa so je te ne da ya dan ta shi po cha ra ya ti ba la Korwa lu sun ju pa xiong te le nyam mo tu nga ji tu nga le la jin che me te shi ra sen chen tu ya chen me ma ri ga yan pa sha ra son je nga ya ma lam chi gan je ri kwa ngo shi sho le chi shi pa ma ri ga ta shi pa chen me yin wa ye kan ta ta hua ma ri pa do yin ni san ban pa yin la chi kan ta ma ri ni san che kan jan tra ya ya son je nga ya ma lam chi ko ra san che tham che che de me ta ba mun ba so ye san dan ba shi ba ta re ko ro ngo shi ba sho nin da go ne de san te shin ba ta mo shi ba le ko chan tu ko ran che che sin ra ko to ne to to ngo ya nga to xiang ba nyan na ya wa cha wen do de to te dan jik ten chal ba de zang za ne la sin ta me shin ba de ba ma ba ze kam cha ba to wa ya do sa che kama ya re nga so je nga ya ma la ji do cho xian ba sen chen na en do ba dong wa xian ma do cho xian ba san ma la xi ba rong so lo ba ye li ba rong so san je ni kan do ye xi to ba ra xi cho la ya che na wa la je cha xi ba cha mo je dong wa pa cha de ba le dan za de so cha ba ra xi che dan de wa ma ba de nya la so se de re na la song ji nga ya ma la ma ji do zhe ge se che tang ji ji che dong chao hu xi ba che pa lai ma xia rong so lo li pa rong so san ji ni sa lo ye xi to ba xi rong se me king wa che ba la ya la ne se me po lo nga ja la chao hu xian xi bi dao yan ta zu lo du nga ni di de de wa ma ba che po tong nyao wa la re xi song ji nga ya ma lam ji ke sa xi ba san chen ma te se xi ba rong so lo re ba rong so san ji ni ngam ba nya che ta to xo yin za de ba pao chao ji do tu le yan mo su nga le ta sa de se de ba le song ji la ma ni se xin de ba nya lo ni se ta song ji nga ya ma la de dan san ta zu xi ba ma dan dan ma xia rong so lo xi ba rong so san ji ni 同门也些小，这面东娘一万元，东东木东结巴端，家中来了都木的。你为下面的小松强啊，上街俺也忙浪街，东木新闻们把来，真把沙轮当下来的。东面也些多把拉小，看上三间当街跟着上街俺当娘们真面着了有了上。大大大美丽了，有了这个么浪这完的，上街同嘛也能着这个这人的罗西，跟在上边马浪街，三千趟街马六百，直接颜色从家学，我心情能就多见见，真美的花让三来年，马浪多见的大点，这三千趟街跟那些话生命我从家。一大早也三八嘛，扎当三月熊啊嘛，你们当就是龙不对，让你的跟着总不行，跟着对半的就是那看上三千当街叫，那就是得有毛浪街，等我让养住你叫，他的送去多半就是。当街刚一接拉你的问你的他妈的穷着的跟的总不忙浪街当街全也包装的俺把昨天从家小跟着就能对马些让小狼样就得美跟着你看明明的带年人那上街的马这个三天过完家刚上三天当街的准备着他的过来小干的总不俺也装把爷爷当爹娘也拉让乡里，乡那这个乡马达，这面门不这么贵，这些让那乡马贵，让这个说了没法了。这生计乡我这面，大洋俺来吃花面，东面西北让乡来，都不是当真俺面。人活三千万个把我进来也行啊，也行啊，我们把来多么上街人啊乡。这里也行，大街边上街也就在你乡，也行啊，也在下边常常周就当把乡。这些人家这个这么娘，他们上街俺样子，俺也忙了大把也刚上过了三千街，让乡人管我心里也是前不他街乡，俺也知了这么街，喜欢吵架上一年。刚到那座大王，俺也走进马浪街，刚上过路三间，刚那绿洲年年当不了小，当不三间这完那我越来越不马下位，这样真没当没吧，得干嘛人这个街，得了一节家完了，我这西巴啥事就，得你到眼当真些，包家人也别把了。过完路顺就把乡带来娘们都俺姐，等我来了进去没，这些人三间这个样，真没嘛这个样把小人上街俺也忙浪街，跟着的话我是说来接媳妇嘛这个大，媳妇真没一万也干的大活嘛这个大，到现在你上班把人那来接干到嘛这个你。三千干家这家呀，上街俺也忙浪街，过个三千趟街街，真没他把门把上。你身咱把西巴大的过让我西巴小，你这个那的上的先把长毛西巴里，好像都过人街的，现在那个当的当中，我要俺当想把年那要往结婚都别当。这当这个单车吧的，上山来了三他妹，先不别不忙不在，刚吃个当我也多少。今年 chỉ cam ya re nga so je nga ya ma la ji do cho xian ba sen chen na do ba dong wa xian ma do cho xian ba san ma la xi ba rong so lo ba ye li ba rong so san je ni kan do ye xi to ba la cho la ya chen no wa la je cha xi ba cha mo je dong wa pa cha de ba le dan za de so cha ba la chế đàn đề va ma ba chế nhà va cho se được re ngà song ji ngà ya ma nam chế ro zhe ge se chế tang chế chế đàn trao phô xie ba chế pa lai ma xia rong so lo le pa rong so san chế ni sa lo ye xie to pa xie rong se me king va che ba la ya la na se me pa lo ngà ja la trao phô se xie pe dao yan ta zu lo du ngà ni đi đi va ma ba chế po to nhau la ra xie song ji ngà ya ma lam chế ke sa xie pa san chen no te se xie pa rong so lo re pa rong so san chen ni nyam ba nya che ta to xio yin za te pa phao cho do tu le yan mo su nga le ta sa de se te pa le song ji lam na ni sa xie de ba nya lo ni sa song ji ngà ya ma la chế dan san ta zo xie pa ma dan dan ma xia rong so lo xie pa rong so san chen ni tông mẹ ya xie xó trẻ mẹ tông nhà y wa yên tông mù tông chế ba tông gia tông lê lơ tông mù bi đi về chân mẹ xó song cha wa song chế ngà ya ma la chế tông mù xie wa mù ba la đàn ba sa luan tông xia bi tông mẹ ya xie to pa xó ca sa sen chế tông chế cần giờ song chế ngà tông nhà mai trẻ mẹ trở lại giờ song ta 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 mẹ lê la giờ lê trở ma la trở lại tông ma yang ai do zhe ge zhe ren de le xi gan de zang de ma la jie san jie tang jie ma le bai zhi jie yin san tong jia xiu a wei xin jie nan zhe de jian ji chen me de fa rang sa la ne ma la do jian de da din de de san jie tang jie gan ai xie wa san ni ngao zong jia ye da za ye san ba ma da dong sa ye xiong wa ma ni ma dong zhe long po de rang ni de gan de zong bu xie根据对方的觉得那看啥三界当界中哎，南觉得的有毛浪界的我让养着你中，我的送去多半就是。